Good morning, good people. I got to tap in on this Rajah Jackson situation. I see a lot of arguing back and forth. I see a lot of high emotions about this situation on both sides, back and forth. Once again, another situation that we can look at and attack each other, as opposed to understanding that there's nuance and factors to most scenarios that play out that we're privy to watch. In this case, man, Rajah Jackson, hey, you got to go to jail for your actions, bro. In my opinion, right? That said, the entirety of the incident falls squarely on the hands of whoever was booking that show that night, man. No wonder they lost their WWE ID contract. No wonder, they're coming out and making statements like Rikishi did. And because at the end of the day, man, this was not a professional wrestler. He had unprecedented access, unrestricted access to your talent beforehand. One of the talent tried to work with him, right? And then once they saw that Rajah wasn't a worker, they tried to figure out a scenario to where he could get his comeuppance for the beer can incident. He was told by his friend that gave him the unprecedented access to these workers before the show that he could give a receipt without clarity and explanation of what an actual receipt was in the wrestling world sense, right? If somebody hits you too hard in the ring, professional wrestlers have been known to give receipts back, but it usually is just one punch back, one kick back, one elbow back, depending on how bad they got hit, right? But if you're saying that to an untrained professional wrestler and a trained mixed martial artist, they don't have a concept of what that means, man. So you still plan the show for him to run in there later, and then you don't even have the nerve to be watching his stream while he's telling people what he's going to do. That's piss poor management, man. This is why this is happening for Nox Pro, man. And that AJ Mona's character is just making excuse after excuse, bro, but a lot of liability falls on him. However, Rajah got to know the power of those fists, man. You got to know the power of yourself, bro. And you get what you get when you do some shit like that, bro. Legit. So, it's a bad situation all the way around for everybody, man, for real.